And welcome back to another Manor video. This video we're going to talk about your guide to farming. Farming is pretty straightforward in this game. I mean, it consists of you put a farmhouse down, which is necessary because the farmhouse houses the families that are going to work the fields. Also, you want to make sure you have unlocked the heavy plow. Heavy plow is going to be, literally a necessity here. And with that said, once you unlock the heavy plow, once you build your farmhouse, you'll have a separate tab to build the heavy plow add-on for that farmhouse. Multiple farmhouses will give you multiple plows, which will make your farming more efficient. Keep that in mind. Doesn't matter how many fields you have. You're going to want to have some extra farmhouses down. Plus, you can have more farmhands, more families working the fields. Now, let's talk about fields. My fields are pretty big. My fields are well over 2 morgens in size. Some of them are up to about 4 morgens in size. That is not efficient. As a matter of fact, a big part of my harvest does not get harvested the end of every year. But I have this set up like this because I like the bigger fields for the aesthetic of what is surrounding my community. But if you're looking for efficiency, I would highly recommend that you have fields that are honestly probably no bigger than 2 morgens in size. And you're going to want to pay attention to your fields. And what I'm talking about is I have crop rotation set up. Crop rotation allows you to have one season in between your growing years where the field is fallow. That restores the fertility to the field. If you don't do that, your yield is going to just drop and plummet. The other thing you need to pay attention to is force an early harvest. If you have big fields like I do, or maybe you have multiple fields, you are going to want to force early harvest before September. Honestly, if you could start early harvest in July, that would be excellent. Like right now, let's see if we have, these are fallow. Okay, I have a flax field growing right here. See, I could harvest this right now and get 240 flax. And it's only March. So that's something else you want to pay attention to. I personally like the automatic crop rotation, but we do run into some problems with the workers. And what I mean by that is when you're putting a field up, I would try to make part of your fields fallow, as you can see here, while you have other fields that are ready, that are growing and can be harvested that year. Definitely have a rotation between your fields as well. Because if you have all your fields coming up for harvest at the same time, the same year, unless you have a bunch of small fields and you have a heavy workforce, a lot of farmhouses and people, you're going to lose a big part of your harvest because you simply won't be able to get to it. Now, something else that you're going to run into, employees. A lot of times I'll see employees over here working this corner of the field. This field will not be done. The employees will suddenly run clear over here, this other side of the map. What I can guess is to pick up something laying in the field still. And the bad part is they run clear back to this farmhouse if they came from this farmhouse to put it into the farmhouse storage. Horrible for efficiency. So make sure you limit the work area around each farmhouse. I have another video where I show you how to do that. It's really easy. You do it the same way as you would, when you're cutting wood or when you're assigning your forester to plant trees. Just make your circle big enough to cover all your fields. It's like that. So, as far as the farming guide goes, yeah, it's pretty cut and dried. I recommend doing the automatic crop rotation at first until you get used to it, until you understand, what kind of a harvest you're bringing in and how much you're losing each year. And the last suggestion when you're first starting your fields, put down what you immediately need, what you're looking to get. Start with smaller fields, like I said, 2 Morgans or less. Put maybe 3 or 4 of those fields up. Let a season go by and see if your farmhouse and the families you have in that farmhouse can handle that harvest. If they can handle it, and you can add another farmhouse, add 4 more fields about the same size, and put in your other crops. So other than that, you guys let me know in the comments below your personal experiences with farming. And how do you feel about the workers, where they seem to just go everywhere across the map? They don't seem to focus, around their immediate area. It's kind of funny to watch. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys are having a great time with Manor Lords. I know I sure am. And I'll see you on the next video. Keep safe.